Game of Thrones star compares Trump to show's sadistic Mad King. Joffrey Daily Mail Online. Published 16:12 GMT, March 20, 2019. Updated 17:11 GMT, March 20, 2019. Star Kit Harington compared President to the show's Mad Boy King and bemoaned the current state of politics, adding that if people had paid attention to the HBO hit, they could have avoided living in a Thrones-like world. Harington talked to about the end of Cult program, which begins its final season next month, and compared its politics to the situation in America. Unfortunately, we're leaving Thrones with a Joffrey as the President of the United States of America, he said. Game of Thrones star Kit Harington compared President Donald Trump to the show's Mad Boy King Joffrey. The character of Joffrey, played by actor Jack Gleeson at the left, was portrayed as a whiny, sniveling brat with no qualifications to lead his country. He has drawn frequent comparisons to Trump right. The character of Joffrey was killed in the 4th season during the feast at his own wedding. The character of Joffrey, played by actor Jack Gleeson, is the program's Mad Boy King, who is killed in the 4th season during the feast at his own wedding. He has drawn frequent comparisons to Trump. Harington also grumbled about the current political climate and said the show warned what could happen if power is left unchecked. I am deeply sad of the state of the world as Thrones ends. Because if it was on Game of Thrones, a cast of characters is battling for the right to sit on the fictional country of Westeros Iron Throne. The characters run the gambit from the classic good versus evil storyline with several shades of grey in between. The throne is currently occupied by Cersei Lannister, a character who lied, schemed, and killed her way to the top spot. Harington's interview is not the first time the actor has grumbled about the president. He told in 2017 that Trump was a con artist. In that same interview, Thrones author George R.R. Martin also compared Trump to Joffrey. I think Joffrey is now the king in America, Martin said. And he's grown up, but Trump has also used the show mainly to promote his own agenda. In January, he brandished a Game of Thrones type poster to hype up his talks with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. He left it lying on the table during a cabinet meeting to be photographed by the press. Sanctions are coming, it blared over a photo of the president, a play off the show's signature saying winter is coming. The font used on President Trump has often co-opted imagery from the show to promote his agenda, such as his sanctions are coming poster. The president also tweeted an image of the poster last November to use as a warning against Iran, prompting HBO to say it didn't want its trademark to used in politics. We were not aware of this messaging and would prefer our trademark not be misappropriated for political purposes, the network said in a statement. Fans have pointed out how the president has misinterpreted the show's iconic images and sayings to try and fit his agenda. The signature warning of winter is coming is used by characters on the show to warn against apathiness and division, arguing all must work together to beat the coming storm. Then there's the wall, both Trump's and the show's. The president has used that too. The wall is coming, he posted on his Instagram account in January, a likely reference to the wall he is trying to build on the border of the United States and Mexico. But fans of the show were quick to point out, spoiler alert, that at the end of Trump is not the only commander-in-chief with an obsession with the HBO hit, which is the most pirated show in the world. Former President Barack Obama is such a fan that he cornered then bozo Richard Hopler at a state dinner to ask about the fate of Harington's character Jon Snow, who was stabbed and left for dead at the end of Season 5. The question of whether or not Snow had died left fans in a heated debate up until it was resolved in Season 6. Mr. President, even your security clearance isn't high enough to give you the answer to that, Oprah told of his reply. Kit Harington shot to fame playing Jon Snow on Game of Thrones and is seen here with Stephen Colbert on March 5. President Barack Obama was also a Game of Thrones fan. The final season of Game of Thrones premieres April 14 on HBO. The frenzy surrounding the show is growing now that the premiere of its final season is less than a month away. HBO has revealed the runtime and the air dates of all 6 season 8 episodes, 3 of which are as or over 80 minutes long with a 4th that comes just short. While the episode lengths have been revealed, the titles of said episodes have still not been announced, as the countdown to the final season continues. The final battle for Westeros between the living and the Night King and his undead army begins with the Game of Thrones Season 8 premiere on April 14. The comments below have not been moderated. By posting your comment you agree to our. Do you want to automatically post your Mail Online comments to your Facebook timeline? Your comment will be posted to Mail Online as usual. Do you want to automatically post your Mail Online comments to your Facebook timeline? Your comment will be posted to Mail Online as usual. We will automatically post your comment and a link to the news story to your Facebook timeline at the same time it is posted on Mail Online. To do this, you can choose on each post whether you would like it to be posted to Facebook. Your details from published by Associated Newspapers Limited. Part of the Daily Mail, the Mail on Sunday Metro Media Group.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.